Horota missing on the initial field goal attempt, Courtney Stubbins. Okay, and Sinead there powerfully. She gets on your boards, doesn't wash off. Very strong at both ends on the backboard, Sinead Tedekia. Riley. Great to see a young guard with flair. Brandon Walsh and Adrian Sparks. These guys are here just about every night. The marshals, the hard-working GBA admin. That's O'Shea. Down the middle to Jasmine. Jasmine with a running layup. Jasmine standing out of court. And Brandon Walsh there. Eagle-eye Brandon Walsh. Picking that up. She was standing out of court, you see. And then she caught the ball. 5-all. Here's Kobe to the baseline. Sinead after it, the veteran. She is a veteran these days. So O'Shea, good handle. Sinead Tedekia to the free throw line, the jump pass. That's Courtney. Coming down the baseline, missing the shot. Over the years, the court vision of Sinead Tedekia and Pariao Didi Leach has always been very sharp. Pass the ball well. Courtney hits the front. 5-5. See good young players coming through. And, well, they're not the players of yesteryear, but determined players of experience. Riley with the ball for Gisborne girls, and great to see a black and red team out there in the Ladies Club League. Gisborne girls high school attacking the basket. This is Riley. Riley there with a three-point shot. Shoots the ball beautifully, has a good left hand as well. Sinead down the floor. This is Jasmine. Jasmine giving chase. Sinead Tedekia ties his up. That's O'Shea. Turnover. Well, 8-6. Gisborne girls and Harada with that first game. The opener. Here in week 4. Riley with Natalie Tade over there on the right side of the court. Some good ball handlers as well. Hey, Nina, who's that number 8 for black? Nina, do you know the number 8 for black? Yeah. Kohini Opodi. Thank you. Kobe is 16. And Nina Kobe 16. Kayla 6. Adrian Sparks prompting the girls to get into position. Riley, another three-point shot, another attempt. 8-6. And the smaller players in the Ladies Club League have always been capable of shooting a three-pointer. For instance, Jada Waititi Leach, smaller player that could shoot the three. That's Riley Lewis. Riley to Kennedy. Natalie Tade, and she's made some long jump shots as well lately, the last couple of weeks. Confidence to eye and fly that perimeter shot. Courtney Stubbins, 8-6. National champion. That was a Jasmine, inside to a Shanae, and Shanae gets a good pass. She can make it work. Powerful inside player, Shanae Tedekea, as her mum Sonia was. Natalie, okay, unforced error there. Now Courtney on the run. Courtney Stubbins to the hoop. Cutting in from the sideline, Brendan Walsh. Making the call. Going there against Kohini Opodi. Courtney Stubbins. Courtney, I don't think, made either of her free throw attempts the last time she was at the foul line, and now makes both. So, free throw shooting form returns for Courtney Stubbins. Riley. Hurry. Gisborne girls not afraid to let that long jump shot go. Stubbins. That's O'Shea. 8 now, 2 is a Kennedy Sarich. Her height advantage come in handy. That's Riley trying to break away from Shanae. That's a lovely pass too. Wonderful pass there from Riley Lewis. They don't convert. Still 10-8. Courtney, the ball on the left side of the floor. Jasmine Sparks. Curled to the hoop, took the shot, missed the shot. Riley with a round the back dribble. Beautifully done, beautifully done. So the round the back dribble and lovely touch with that right hand layup. She has a future, no question. Got good hands, shoots the ball well, plays some defense. Local club ball. Sometimes the D could be tighter. That was O'Shea with a shot attempt. Got a little bump there from Natalie Tarde. 10-all. What a wonderful right-hand layup from Riley Lewis at the other end of the floor. Around the back, from the left hand to the right hand, and off the square. All class, to be honest. Under 2 minutes left in the first period. Game 1 in the 4th week of competition. Enjoyable Gisborne Club basketball. The ladies tonight. The men's prems tomorrow. The Open Championship, rough and tough on Friday night. Riley, kept her on the right. Makes the jump shot, getting some offensive rebounds as well. Gisborne girls. Jasmine Sparks trying to keep up with Riley. Let's keep up. Gisborne girls. Okay, the ball hit the top of the backboard, might even have brushed the support cable. These things happen. That's a Shanae down the floor. Power dribble. Hirota there, failing to convert. Good long pass. Scoreboard appears to have taken a nap. One of the wonderful things about technology is that no one knows everything. Seen some great finishing already though. Shanae Tedekea under the basket. Back to the basket moves, a couple of back to the basket moves. Long jumper from Riley. Natalie Tarde can get her a jump shot going. Girls High will be in business. Pody. Keep it to the baseline. Bumped hard there into Kennedy Sarich. Call there is a blocking foul on Kennedy. She's played the game at a good club level. Strong bump. That's a keeper from the baseline. Doesn't happen, Jasmine Sparks. Jasmine, over to O'Shea, back to Sparks. A couple of defensive players caught up with her. Apodi now down the floor to Kepper. Agonised expression on her face. Gisborne girls still have the ball. It's a little scrappy. Sometimes young teams play that way. as they try to play the game at pace. And that's what they should do. Young legs, got to run. 11-10. 1 point game. Jasmine, one dribble. It's meant to be a pass. Now one dribble over to Kennedy. Kennedy, Saric is fouled. Baseline left side of the hoop. Harota, the taller team. Obviously the edge and experience. Kennedy. Get to see 4 great games of basketball tonight. See the defending champions later. Harota, Waka. Great to see a basketball club with that name involved in our club league. Riley draws 2 defenders. Apodi, Riley, everything's happening on the right side of the court. Riley puts up a shot. And Pariahudedi Leach, our fierce competitor, has the ball. 3 seconds left. It's Jasmine getting the shot off. The shot doesn't fall. 12-10, Harota lead by 2 points at quarter time. Harota, veteran team, players who've played at a high level. Club game in this country. Courtney, national title for a Wellington club. A number of years ago now. Pariahudedi Leach, Shanae Tedekia, they have represented the Gisborne Basketball Association ladies senior team. We live in hope that we'll see those teams play representative fixtures here in Gisborne a lot more often in years to come. There's been a lot of talk about the fact that we need a multi-court stadium. A multi-court stadium, not just a multi-court stadium, but a multi-purpose stadium. Certainly what the game needs here. Game to grow and thrive needs a stadium with more than 2 courts. Not to survive, but to thrive. That's what the GBA does. It thrives, it doesn't just survive. 12-10, 2 points in it. Natalie Tade. Apori to the basket, trying to get around Shanae, but Shanae doesn't budge. Shanae can carry the ball too, got good ball skills, holds. Pari, she'll look inside to a Shanae, try and hit that target. Taking the ball to the basket is another option. Courtney Stubbins, long jumper, no. Harota to the basket, block there, and Natalie Tade did get a lot of the ball. She has a look at Adrian Sparks. Mediana. But I was, as I always am, impressed by the ladies' physicality. One of the most enjoyable aspects of the ladies' game here is that it is strong-willed, as are the participants. Okay, that was Natalie getting the pass away. Apodi. Is that Kepper from the far wing? Oh, wow. That's that 3-point shot. Courtney Stubbins. 13-12 now, Gisborne girls. The lead on a long jumper. Here's Shanae. Shanae spins. Misses the shot. Natalie Tade. It's a Shanae Tedekia. When I look back, when I think hard about some of the very strong individuals who've played in this ladies' league, there have been speedsters, there have been great shooters, but there have also been players who were incredibly strong. Currently, that mantle of the strongest player might be held by Deani Johnson. Uwawa. Wrote to Shanae to Courtney Stubbins. She can finish the break. She can operate well in the half court. Pade, O'Shea got up the long jump shot pretty deep. Apodi Crossover dribble, last touch Hirota. That should be last touch Hirota. And the wise head of Adrian Sparks prevails. Where others might doubt, Adrian provides certainty. Certainty in this world. Ball Māori, the lefty. Saw Kepper open, got her the ball, strong pass. O'Shea, right side. O'Shea, well, that call there from Adrian Sparks took one or two of the girls' side players by surprise. Call there is illegal use of the hands. Courtney Stubbins, shoot it from 20, though not so often. Shanae, let's see Shanae drive to the basket. Shanae bounce past Courtney, using her quickness. Down the baseline, Natalie Tade getting heavy in there. There's no doubt that most of the time when players come into this league, take a little bump, a few bumps. It takes time to get used to that, the physical contact. There's physical contact beyond physical contact at times. Shanae Tedekia, free throw. Very confident player, skillful player. It's that shooting hand. Stays up. A little long there on the free throw attempt though. Referee Brandon Walsh watches the game closely. As such, can be reckoned to be a student of the game. Shanae Tedekia, second free throw shot attempt, this time makes it. Now the substitutions be allowed to take the floor. Hirota and Gisborne girls, game one. Close game, what a good game for game one. Close games are the best. Kept it to the basket. The fouler there be O'Shea, Rangiaita. Shanae Tedekia, no easy layups, no soft stuff. That's universal. Club basketball, 5 minutes, 39 seconds. Second period, game one, YMCA. The history is here. The home of history, the YMCA. Ever since the move from the Army Hall in the early 60s, and before that, the first YMCA building. Game has a long, proud history here. Shanae over to O'Shea, and she hits the jumper. Came around the corner to do that. 16-14. Kepper coming around right side, might have got a call. Might have, maybe should have. O'Shea at Rangiaita. Mum was a good player too, good strong player. Three-pointer there. Wonderful to see that. About halfway through the league, 4 weeks, 8-week league. Look at that bump there. That's all might have been bumped out over the end. Could have been Shanae, maybe it was. Never know. That's Jasmine. Getting that pass away, body contact there, Natalie Tade. Making contact with Miriana. Good pass there, a snappy one. Natalie Tade, good strong player, reminds me a little of Dale Haley's older daughter. Name escapes me now. She was Hirota, that's right, she was strong. She was a forward that was strong. And got better as the years went by. And once again, Rangiaita with that long jump shot from the left side of the court. There's definitely a little of Hirota Haley and Natalie Tade. Kepper there with a long jumper of her own. Kennedy rebounds with those pink shoes. Very distinctive. O'Shea pedals over halfway. No screen from Pariahu Leach. So Miriana. Now Pare gets to the middle. Throws it up, misses the shot. They are aggressive when they take the ball to the basket, Hirota. They take the ball strongly to the basket. make more three-point plays than not. Oh, no, I don't know whether that touched the ring. Remember, if it doesn't touch the ring on a second occasion, ruled to be a turnover. It doesn't hit the ring. It's Kennedy, power dribble. It's to put it back. She has the height advantage, as I said. Certainly does. Ariza Scudawir out there in 4. Watch for Ariza in 4. That was O'Reilly being bumped. Now Jasmine has the ball. Putty on the right. Jasmine down the middle. Jasmine bounce pass. Maybe that scoop shot down the centre. Maybe that finger roll would have come in handy. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll never know. 3 minutes. Ball intended there for Ariza Scudawir. Tall player, athletic. Here is Opodi. Gisborne Girls High School is a team with a future. They have some guards. They shouldn't get too many offensive rebounds from the older team. They shouldn't. That's a Jasmine to Courtney on the left side of the floor. And now in good shooting rhythm is Rangiata and is shooting the ball better and better. Third three-point shot from that position. Shooting the ball beautifully with a high arc tonight. With a high arc and in great shooting rhythm. Riley Lewis, Riley a 3, Riley air ball. But O'Shea certainly shooting that three-pointer effortlessly here in the second period. That's a good pass. Shooting the ball from 20 feet, O'Shea Rangiata, making 3 of them. 3 of them from this left side of the court. Jasmine. Jasmine there with a head fake. All it needed. Enjoying this opening game here in the Ladies League on Rangai. Rangai giving a lot of sports the opportunity to be seen, for people to enjoy them. Maybe create a new legion of fans, fans of club ball. Some exciting moments. 27-14, the gap opens up. 27-14, that's Riley, 3-point shot, and misses on the shot. Ariza has it, had it. Okay, ball's loose again. Girls High School working hard on the offensive backboards. Here's Courtney Stubbins over halfway, pursued by Ariza Scudawir. Bounce pass O'Shea. Skip pass. Pari inside to Kennedy. Trying to get something happening down low. This historic floor. Riley wanted it back, I think. Okay, here's Ariza. Okay, Gisborne Girls have the ball. Jasmine Sparks has to accept the decision. Trail official Adrian Sparks. Riley, ball on the right hand, on the left hand. Right hand into the middle, throws it up. Got a bump, looked at Brandon Walsh. Wanted the call. O'Shea on that left hand. Courtney Stubbins almost travelled. Here is Jasmine coming around to the right. Head fake and then a move to the basket. Look at Courtney there. Want the ball, they're willing to go after it. Willing to scrap for it. Ariza Scudawir the fouler. Now Rangiata, who's not a one-dimensional player. Take the ball to the basket, can shoot the jump shot as well. Tall, strong. 40 seconds left, long time in this game. Stubbins, a good defensive player. Very aware. Nice ball there for Rangiata. Now Stubbins with 24 seconds left. Shea, there's the 8, the figure 8 dribble. Here's Jasmine passing, cutting. Stubbins bumped there. Didn't get a shot off. Adrian Sparks, as lead official, makes the call. Now to the free throw line as Black are in the penalty, Gisborne girls. I can't remember the last time a Gisborne girls high school team made the ladies club final. Lytton did it twice that I can remember, maybe 3 times. Won it, I think, twice under Jada Waititi Leach. That's Kennedy being bumped around there by Kepa. And Kennedy Sarich with a good strong move. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds. Riley with a second left. Gets the shot off. Got the shot off, it won't count. 33 points to 14. In that particular period, the second quarter, it really was the jump shooting of O'Shea Rangiata, the three-pointer, specifically from the left side of the court. Big difference there. Great range. Might have taken a lot of people by surprise. Wouldn't expect them to make 3, but she did. I wondered whether or not Hirota might put points up by bumping and banging close to the basket with Sinead Terekia. But that's not the way it's panned out. So, certainly enjoyed game 1 so far and the skills on display. Example of that, Ryan Lewis, right side of the floor before, around the back dribble, crossover, then off the square. Fantastic. Fantastic, 33-14, 19-point game. O'Shea starts off with an air ball. You know, that's okay here in the GBA. You can hit 3 threes from your favourite side in the second period. Then shoot an air ball to start the third quarter. Courtney Stubbins. So Sinead Terekia, good offensive rebound there for Kennedy. And remember, she scored from the field towards the end of the second period. And there with a putback, Kennedy Sarich. So she can have an impact as well. Sinead there with a great pass. Down the floor to Jasmine. And there with a finish. Heart may be in mouth, but made the shot. Nervous tension, but made the shot. 37-14. Really good example there of Sinead Terekia rewarding a hard-working player for running the floor, giving her a very good pass, even if it took a little handling. 37-14 and 23 points. 7 minutes. Jasmine passes, cuts, gets the ball back. Power dribble, up and makes a shot. What a vote of confidence from Courtney Stubbins. Give her the ball back as she circled to the ring. Made the shot. I'll push one inside to, I think it was Kobe Brown. It's O'Shea, now Courtney Stubbins. Wanted that baseline jump shot. Also wanted it to fall. Gisborne girls trailing at the moment by 25. Harota not a team to take lightly. They have some three-point shooting ability. They have some inside game as well. Gisborne girls to see a competitive and I think quite physical team for a young team. Here's now Shanae. Chance to push the ball, but no one runs. No one fills those lanes with any conviction. Now Courtney Stubbins from the baseline. Shanae getting in there for the loose ball. Riley with a dribble. Riley down the court. One more dribble and there with the jump hook. She is giving a considerable effort tonight. Riley, that's Jasmine. Took the ball to the basket and she has some offensive footwork as well. Under 6 minutes left, third period. Club ball may be unscripted, but there's definitely a method to the madness of Harota there off the inbounds play. Not scoring there off the inbounds play, and that's unfortunate for Harota. 39-14, 25-point game. And when the open jumpers don't fall, the unguarded player doesn't make that 8-foot shot. Here's Shanae. She turns the ball over. Unusual that they turn the ball over quite like that, Harota. It's all Māori. Not making the jumper. Wahine Pody. Nice rebound to Pody. It's a shot at one end. You've got to run the floor. Back on defense. Gisborne girls again. Missing an open shot. A tough one though. Hard when you get caught under the ring like that. Rangiara trying to brush keep her off. Shanae. By Pari Auriri Leach. We haven't seen for a while. Another turnover. Have been a few turnovers in the last little while. Riley coming around the right. Missing the shot. Shanae, loose again. Now it's O'Shea. O'Shea with Kepper in front of her, spins and makes the shot off the window. Spun back to the baseline. 41-14, 27 points in this game. Shanae Terekia remains a tough defender. Not just physical, but also watchful. Subs now about to come into the game for Gisborne girls, trailing by 27 points. Gone from strength to strength since quarter time, Harota. Their inside game, their outside shooting, and their defense has been tough. It's been hard for Girls High to score. This is the third period. Have it now, Natalie Tade, one of their tall players who could contest an offensive rebound. It's Riley over, trying to get the ball inside to Kepa. Here's O'Shea. Riley in front of her. And she has shown a wonderful ability to finish. O'Shea Rangiara will touch. Nice hands. Now 29 points as she hit the deck hard there. That was Pariau Dede Leach. Hit the floor hard. These ladies don't stay down for long. I appreciate the fact that they get up and get on with it, and as quickly as possible. Admirable toughness. 43-14, 29 points in it. Nice pass there from Pariau Dede Leach. Good save from Jasmine Sparks. Kennedy Sarich. Shot from point blank range, loose ball. Getting a little messy here, Kennedy. Back to O'Shea. Riley Lewis does well. through the pack, tries to get the ball up the court. Taken in by Scudawea. Here's Natalie Tade now, left alone for a moment. Some nights, all of those shots fall. Other nights, it's hard to drop one. Aruri Leach trying to get away from Ariza. That's Natalie Tade, and again, you know, I would like to, Brendan Walsh calls a foul there. That's fine. But I like the fact that she got over and she tried to block the shot. I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. Gets over there and contests the shot. Not going to let someone have an easy layup. And she's tall. She can block the shot. Oh, air ball. Benny under there with an air ball. But Natalie Tade has blocked a couple of shots tonight that, well, they may or may not have been called by someone else. I don't think her timing is too bad. Here now is Riley, guarded by Jasmine. Jasmine Sparks trying to stay with Riley. Riley through the middle and makes it. Went through the middle, and that was a wonderful dribble. Riley Lewis has shown me not just skill, flair, but also courage. 44-16, 2 minutes left, third period. Jasmine Sparks drives the middle. Nice to see these young players starting to take the ball in the basket and hard. Ariza Scudawea. Ariza, Kepper, right side. Jasmine steers her to the baseline. Ball's loose, turnover. Hodota, they have picked up a number of turnovers in the low block. O'Shea there with a pull-up jumper. Misses it, air ball. She shot the ball so well in the second period. But in virtually every period, game one, a player has made a memorable shot. And this young lady, Riley Lewis, is certainly one of them. She's made a memorable shot in each period. Here's Shanae. Shanae bounce pass. Courtney versus Riley. That looked funny. Funny, peculiar. Courtney all arms and legs there. Riley tried to catch up with her. Determination. You're a smaller player, you've got to be determined. And she is. 44-16. Riley into the middle. Throws it up, hits the ring. Wow. Was that Shanae? Shanae over the back. Wasn't called. Courtney Stubbins. The smiling Courtney. Shanae Tedekia. 44-16. Arota, they misfire. Here's Shanae. What a powerhouse. Shanae under the basket, a force to be reckoned with. Bump these defenders out of the way. If you can't take a joke, you shouldn't have joined. 44-16, 59.3 seconds. Adrian Sparks and Brandon Walsh have done a good job in game one. Night is yet young. Imagine that. 4 games, 8 teams, and even more teams. I have heard that they actually had to turn teams away. How many would they have had? 10, 12, 14? More anyway. Riley a 3 and makes the three-pointer. A minute left. Natalie Tade saves it in. Now Courtney has it. Slipped over. That's our Pade. Misses on the scoop. Kennedy Sarich. As a tall player, sometimes you take a few knocks. Goes with the territory. And you know what the territory is? The YMCA. When I think of some of the tough people who have flown, sat, dropped, skidded on this floor, makes your bones roll. 47-19, 28 points. Harota good D. That's O'Shea. Well, there's Shanae. Not easy to bump her out of the way. O'Shea Dangiata over halfway. Shanae left side of the court. 3-point line left side of the court. Finds O'Shea, 2 dribbles to the middle. They have shot options, Hirota. As an older team, they take good shots as well. Here's Riley. Riley down the middle, and, well, you'd have to say she beat the clock. Riley Lewis, 49-21, 28-point game at the moment, heading into the 4th period. And Riley Lewis, bravest of the brave, down the right side of the court, scoring with only, I think, 5 seconds left in the period. She's amazing. A little amazing. How was your day, Suze? You know what? It was the one thing I never found hard. It was like the bosses went, and it wasn't, and Gisborne, it was never like that. It was like, bang, right from the start. And it is, honestly, this club ball is so entertaining. It's when people say, well, that'd be boring, wouldn't it? It's not boring. There's nothing boring about it. If you got, and by the way, if you've got big, tough teams, they're just as entertaining as little, quick teams. And you got rugged teams just as interesting as skillful ones. Again, one of the things that makes our ladies club competition so interesting is the fact that the teams have different styles, play different styles of basketball. Team like Uwawa plays a power game. Team like Hirota has both inside and outside game. And the shot falls, and the shot's going to count. Brandon Walsh. I think, if memory serves me correctly, this is how the first quarter started. Both referees counting a shot. Gisborne girls with the first field goal of this 4th period, but they have so far to travel. 49-24. Kennedy, lovely pass there, Kennedy Sarich. Beautiful pass from Kennedy Sarich to Courtney Stubbins. She was coming round the mountain. Brandon Walsh. These guys have got big whistles. 7 minutes, 42 seconds. Courtney Stubbins takes a bump. And here, even in club ball, the ladies club league, you've got to take a licking and keep on ticking, because strong, lively competition. That's Kohinia Podi there with a block shot. And I think Gisborne girls have blocked some shots tonight. Once or twice they've been called for fouls, but at least they haven't given up 2-foot layups. You got a bump, they'll bump. Yeah, a little layup there from Sinead Tedekir. Hard when you look up and you find you're down by 28 points. Courtney Stubbins, a good one-on-one defender. Good D at the perimeter. Hard for Gisborne girls to get inside. Hard for them to get anything going. She thought she had a steal there, Sinead Tedekir. She was beaming with pleasure, the thought of a steal. Thought that she trapped her over there on the sideline. That third defender. Kepper, wow, ran into the elbow there of Kennedy Sarich. Your eyes water for a moment, but for a moment, life goes on. 28 points. Nice handle there. Nice handle there from O'Shea, but doesn't make it. A couple of times tonight, she has managed that jump hook to sit all away. And look at Courtney's enthusiasm. She is enthusiastic, so enthusiastic. You've got to play the game with energy and life. You know, you're a long time dead. So while you're here, you've got to make the most of it. Natalie Tane, that's Kepper with a 3-point shot. Good form. I saw her start to shoot the ball really well last year. Here is Sinead. Will she go down the middle? Jasmine to O'Shea, coming right side. Jasmine, that's Sinead getting up in the air, wanting that loose ball. Wanting that offensive rebound, that putback. 52-29, that's an easy layup. Oh, well, your heart bleeds. Feel for them, honestly. Kohenia Pody and those girls have tried so hard. Sometimes, I suppose, when you receive so few scoring opportunities, when one does present itself, you may be a little anxious. Riley around the screen of Natalie Tarde. It was a good pick. Natalie Tarde. And Jasmine looks accusingly at referee Adrian Sparks. She was none too happy. None too happy with Adrian. No worries. See, the thing about Adrian Sparks, no fear, no favour. Jasmine was cross with him just for a second. I thought Natalie Tarde too set a very good screen. Players don't often get compliments for things like that, setting good picks, good defensive boards. What he wants the glory of a long jump shot. Good old Gisborne rugged rebound. Don't do it for the praise. Kohenia Pody. Shanae Tedekia has been called for a foul off the ball. Time. Harota. Shanae might be surprised by that foul away from the ball. Whatever will they call next? 52-29. See the look that she gave him? Yeah. No comment. Wasn't pleased with it. Fourth quarter of game one. I know.
Shoot is definitely a lot tighter. Last time I seen it.
Same with all of us. It is. The lights are the same.
You love the paint.
So much history in this building. I can remember the night the Suns played game one. 1989, played Rotorua. The mayor threw up the first tip, Richard Crawshaw. Ceremonial tip that was. O'Shea Rangiata, 52-29. O'Shea Rangiata, Pariau Riri Leach. She is a veteran player these days. $54-29. Riley Lewis, who's a breath of fresh air. Very aggressive there, the jump pass. Kohenia Pody. Is that Kepper? To Brown, I think. Love their attitude. Love these guys' attitude. They're attacking the basket. Wow, Shanae, Warrior Princess, see that there? Holding that loose ball, that rebound. It's my rebound, mine, and no others. 54-29, Kohenia Pody. Wow, bangs the door too. I love a bit of passion. I think, you know what, I think that's brilliant. Nothing wrong with it. Bit of emotion from the players, 54-29. You hear it so often here. Oh, look at Natalie coming. Man, she was coming. And she wasn't mucking around. Loose ball, Natalie up there again, making it hard for Hirota to get that uncontested rebound. Here is Jasmine, turn around. Girls, I need a loose ball, need a rebound. They don't rebound, and Shanae has it, so look out now. We turn around to the basket, back to the basket. Jasmine inside to Shanae. Shanae rocking and rolling against a couple of them. Live with me. She's a strong player down there, Shanae Tedekia, and skillful. You can't just blast defenders out of the way. Well, you can. Loose ball, Shanae has it now. Shanae now to O'Shea on the run. O'Shea down the middle. There with a jump pass. There is a pass that's so good that no one expects it. 56-29. Adrian Sparks and Brendan Walsh. Controlling game one. Riley, round to the right. Getting by Pare. Loose ball. Sometimes it's not easy to rebound when the ball drops shorter than you thought. At least when the ball takes a punt off the ring, you get it coming down. Pare Leach goes to the left side of the court. Gets into the lane there. That was just an extraordinarily difficult shot to make work. Ball doesn't sit. Once again, Hirota, they wanted more. They're the ones winning the battle for the boards. They're taking rebounds. Okay, got it. Wow. And did I hear a whistle? Well, I thought I heard a whistle for a foul. Must be hearing things. Remember, you don't normally get a whistle for a made basket. 58-29. Now it's O'Shea. O'Shea steps. Almost in danger of walking there. Just under 3 minutes here, Riley. Riley down the middle. Riley going into two defense. Oh, grabbed it by the arm. There's a little bit of Gisborne in everybody. Sometimes it's, like the last little chocolate frog in the shop. I got to have it. Oh, look at it sitting there on the mat. I've got to have it. It's mine. 58-29. It's like this Gisborne gene, this chromosome. Here's our Courtney. Courtney, she did well. Got the ball to Jasmine. Jasmine tried to give it back to her. That is a tough pass. 58-29. 29-point game. Under 3 minutes. Apari, she's tall and promising. They've got some height, Gisborne girls. Just experience. Takes years. Survivor. Courtney O'Shea. Right side is Pare. There with the fake. I think she might have had the shot partially blocked by Kobe Brown. Courtney Stubbins a steal. She's taken boards, she's taken steals, given at least one memorable assist. Made one or two tough shots. Kennedy with a power dribble. Got the shot up. She is not flashy, but she has played really well, and she'd be in double figures. I'm sure of it. Okay. Well, the Gisborne girls continuing to come. I can remember a Gisborne girls team I saw playing in this league a few years ago. They had some young ladies who loved the game, but the game was pretty full on, and it was hard to, they were getting bumped around. But they look like a team these days, or this team at least, that can compete, that can take it. Tough players. They were and they are. O'Shea, Courtney, waiting for a cutter. O'Shea to the middle. Tough there at the free throw line. Shot clock becomes a factor. It's a Stubbins, Kennedy. The tall forward. Shot off Kennedy again, one dribble. And again gets it to sit. She has had a very good game, as a matter of fact. And Courtney with a steal. Courtney's boundless enthusiasm. It pays off. Enthusiasm pays off. Guys got to put it back in at some stage. Hirota, whoa, look at that bump there. See the good bump. Good solid bump, Ariza Scudder. Well, you got to use what God gave you. That's what they do. 33-point game. 49.1 seconds. Jasmine Sparks, certainly in the last couple of years, has really come into her own. She shot the ball well. She's finished in the open court. A lot of raised voices down there on the sideline. It's Hirota. These guys are well in front, but they want more. They want more, they expect more. Look at Chanel. You'd think it was a 2-point game. Think it was a final. Here's Riley, gets a shot off. Okay. And just on the subject of people coming into the game late, I think a brilliant story is that of Brendan Walsh, the referee, the trail referee at the moment, who was a rugby man, loved his basketball, came in as an official late, and has added a great deal to the association. That's a clean block, Natalie Tarde. She might have blocked 2 or 3 shots tonight. Instead was called for 2 or 3 fouls. 13.8 seconds. Gisborne Girls High School. And Natalie Tarde, 8 seconds, 6 seconds now. Gisborne Girls, Adrian Sparks, 2.8 seconds left. Gisborne Girls High School competitive, showing some fire, showing some fight. 2.8 seconds left, and Gallantry takes its last bow. 65-29, 1 point to hit 30. You ask, what's the significance? Just those double digits times 3. Okay, Kennedy, that's a long shot, not taken in all seriousness by O'Shea Rangiaida. 65-29.
Rota.
Right. It is good to see you. It hasn't changed. Hey, Nina, have you got the sheet for game 2? No. So game 2 in week 4, and Tiara Weir into Rickard. Ngāti Pro set the standard for ladies basketball in the last 10 to 15 years. Reckoned at times to be almost invincible. Up against Uwawa, 2.0. They're a new team. Ngāti Pro have a cast of players that can shoot the basketball brilliantly, run the floor, can do it all. We're still working on our scoreboard. And it's the gremlins of the YMCA who have always resided in the rafters here and caused us to have to stop from time to time. I used to wonder whether it was the circuitry or whether it was the buttons or whether maybe something wasn't plugged in. Who can say? First free throw was missed. But you know, all the same, the most important thing, the score is kept. Never get away from paper and pen. Tiara Weir, now to Maara halfway. Holding for Ngāti Pro, looks a little off balance, Bronya. Bronya now Tiara, 3-point shot. Wow, amazing stuff. Tiara Weir effortlessly there, just honestly, so easily. Uwawa. Georgia Tuapawa out there in 36. Maya for the running Ata. Bounce pass Ata, lost the ball, got it back. Now Bronya powering up, trying to get the shot off. Couldn't make the shot. Still no scoreboard. Natalie Tade. By the way, I think is very capable of running these things. That's 36 I was given. Georgia Tuapawa. Shot attempt from Tanya Adamson. Tanya's 34. Ata over to Tiara Weir. Has the skills of a guard. All skills of a good guard. Strength and height of a forward. Atamangu, very quick. Always love that off the dribble pass. Hard to be accurate with that. Strong pass, but hard to be accurate with it. We have a 3-referee system for this. Adrian Sparks, who refereed the last game. And there with the runner. Love that shot from Zenda Moik in one-hander. See that there, Maya. Maya has the ball almost travelled. Pressure on Bronya. Goes to the basket, but they won't let her have everything her own way. I admire her strength. I admire her incredible physical strength, Bronya McMiniman. And Bronya there, steal. Bronny steal. Ngāti Pro, Ata wide, and there with a good pass. Couldn't finish Maya. Tag from behind, the Uwawa 2.0. They've got some height. Zenda Moike could be very important for them tonight with her height. She can take up space, she can block shots. See before under the rim, making it hard for Ngāti Pro. There, Moike actually sensed there was a loose ball coming. Tiara Weir, bounce pass down the sideline to Aston. Ari Aston. Uwawa 2.0. Love this blue-black. Blue-black silver. Ruby colours of Uwawa, Georgia. Pass away, Uwawa. She was being pushed back there a little, Georgia. Now Tiara Weir. Atamangu, speedster, down the sideline there, crosses over and to the basket. Did that gleefully and joyously. The marvellous basketball player that is Atamangu. We're getting our scoreboard back online. It's coming. Ata had a steal. She had one. That's Zinda. Zinda into the middle. Goes up, rebounds. Good grab. Got that offensive rebound. Got to get your own rebound. Loose ball. Oh, no. No, no. Bronya. Affectionately nicknamed Bubba. Saw a young lady that debuted in this league in year 7, year 8 maybe. I think she was in Form 1. Went out there and did battle with the biggest, baddest, meanest around at the time. Summer Marta McKingy wears 10. Some are out there now as well. So Uawa 2.0, then Summer staying with Maya Rickard. Not easy to stay with her. She runs into Georgia. Good pass there. Very good pass from Giada Weir. And a putback from Maya Rickard. Well might they cheer. Fantastic all-round sportswoman. Absolutely. Here, Summer. Summer, right foot is the pivot foot. Uawa 2.0, willing to take the long jumper as well. Tiro Kura Tangaho. Oh, beautiful pass. Maya there to Ata. The magic of Maya and Ata. The magic of Ata and Maya. Lovely finish off the square. Pure, unadulterated skill. Loose ball. Tanya Adamson, they are a tall team, Uawa. Mind you, so too is Ngati Pro. Bronya with a long pass down to Ata. She'll save it in. Oh, and that's a lovely pass too from Bronya McMiniman. She can take a tough pass, a loose ball, and make it look so simple. Makes it look so easy, Bronny. Here is Atudo Kura. Zinda, Zinda. Oh, jump pass! Zinda jump pass! What a fantastic pass. Zinda Moiki. She was being bumped too. Being pushed around. Maya Rickard. She and Ata, what they're going to cook up next. Ata passes, cuts to the basket. It's just weird down the baseline. Bronya McMiniman. Maya coming to the right. It's an open jumper again for Tiara Weir. Hit a three-pointer from that side of the floor earlier. Tiara can shoot the ball well. Here's Georgia. It's the halfway. Here's Summer. Summer down the sideline. Summer holds the ball, bounce pass. Tanya Adamson. Whistle there of Ethan Ngarangioni Pearson. One of the finest young referees we've seen here in many years. Regarded by Clifton Blumfield as a great future prospect. Well, you know what? The future is now. The young man is very good right now. Bronya, lob pass to Tiara. Coming around the baseline. Missed the shot. Got bumped by Baker. Steal! Steal by Georgia! Georgia stole the ball! And around the back, and turns, and shoots, and can't make it sit. What a sequence. See the way the spin move, Ari Aston. Now that would have been something if Georgia could have made that. You see a turn on the spot. Here's Scott. Oh, no, that was, we're falling over. Getting loose. I can't get over that. Imagine if Georgia had scored then. What a move. See a spin move here in game 2. Hey, Nina, have you got the score? 17-12. Ethan, is it 17-12, Bob? Can you ask them? $17-4. You all good? You all good? 17-4. So, score 17-4. The Ngāti Pro, the powerhouse Ngāti Pro team. Well caught up. Left side to Tapui. Broughton to Opawa. Wonderful sporting surnames out there. That was Midi, Callahan. Uawa 2.0. That was Broughton to Opawa. Pass down the floor. To the Tangaho. Tiara Weir. Tiara over halfway there with a lob pass into the corner. Players out there without, well, no, they have shirts. Sorry, I was about to say that they didn't have numbers. Numbers, yes. Tiro Kura. Okay, Uawa 2.0. Aston, loose ball situation still. Uawa trying hard to compete. Trying to get inside Tiara Weir there. It's Broughton to Opawa. Strong stuff. Look at the effort being made here. Inside, Tanya Adamson. Adamson giving it everything. Plays with a lot of heart. Waikawa. Once again, Ngāti Pro. Second period up 21-4. So well in control of this game with experienced height, which makes all the difference. Bronya McMiniman make it hard for a Georgia Tuapawa. Get a good pass. Staying with it. It's what you've got to do. You've got to stay with it. Bronya McMiniman, Tiara Weir, right side. Tough pass there for Midiata Callahan. She's quite capable of operating when it's scrappy. Waikawa. Ngāti Pro enjoying their basketball. The truth is that they tighten up in many areas as the season goes on. We're halfway through this club league of 8 weeks. Okay, Bronya, another steal, well had it. Moment to go. It's Georgia. That Adamson. Shot off, and again they go without The 3 field goals in the game so far. Uawa 2.0. Nothing wrong with the effort. Artie Ashton, that left hand, that one-hander doesn't sit. Uawa 2.0 and down by about 15 points. Zenda Moike, he scored their first 2 field goals. I think the first period. Bronya McMiniman, guarded by Adamson. Adamson stays with her. Now Georgia Tuapawa. Bronya McMiniman to the middle. She was waiting for somebody to cut to the basket, somebody for a backdoor layup, someone to get open. Everybody stood still, as if time stood still. 21-8, 13-point game. Adrian Sparks, the master, mentoring Natalie Tarde. Qualities of a great teacher: patience and perspective. Different teachers have different qualities. Ball is live. Oh no, double dribble there. Picked up there by Ethan Ngarangioni Pearson. You have to get up pretty early in the morning to get one over referee Ngarangioni Pearson. Tiara goes to the baseline, finds herself in trouble. Wheels off the baseline. Waikawa. Tiara calls for the ball. Aston with a 3-pointer at the top of the backboard. Tiara Weir. Ball off top of the backboard. Georgia. Here's Broughton. That's the jumper. Now Bronya out in the open court. Bounce past Tiara. Well, you know that Tiara. Well, you know, that wasn't bad thinking. Couldn't finish herself. Look to the other side of the floor. Bronya McMiniman has the middle. Zenda down to Georgia. Georgia a move. Bounce pass. Picked off by Tiara Weir. Aston. Oh, Bronya! Off the back of her head. Well, ball hitting Bronya McMiniman there on the back of the head. The funny thing is, she actually tossed her hair back there for a second. 24 points to 8. 16 points. Really entertaining game. Tanya Adamson's given everything to this Uawa 2.0 team. Next stop, double figures for Uawa. Zenda has it back, good handle. Or rather, sorry, that wasn't Zenda, that was Summer. Summer and Zenda are tall players. They do great things. Meyer trying to get to the basket, runs there into Georgia. I thought that she might have done enough. Call there as hands. Decision is that she was shooting the ball. I wondered whether she'd managed to get a shot attempt off. Get the shot up, that is. Meyer with a score of 24-8. Missed the first free throw. Now takes the second. This is the second. Rebound there, Aston. Georgia, okay, it's a long jumper. Well, there is a 3-point shot. Okay, Maya Rickard. Down low into Bronya. Bronya holds the ball. There in the pivot. Now pops out to get the pass. Bronya McMiniman to the baseline. Working hard underneath. That was Callahan. Ra'ata, now Bronya a 3-pointer. And whenever she wants to, she reminds an adoring public that she can shoot the ball as well as any ladies player that ever lived. Certainly here. 29-11, 18-point game. Georgia holds. Summer there in the 10. Good hustle there, defensive pressure from Maya Ricard. Many years ago, I heard it said that hustle is a talent. Some people have it, some people don't. 31-11, 20 points. 20-point game, sum up. On the Ella Hurley, Ella in 23. Look at their determination. You've got to hand it to them, that's Georgia. Uwawa 2.0, enjoying their basketball and making the most of their time on the floor against the best there is. And Zenda favours that jump pass, actually favours that jump hook. 31-11, 20-point game. And again, the playing styles of these teams so different. First two teams tonight, saw Harota and Gisborne girls. They play a little differently to Uwawa 2.0 and Ngati Pro. Ata! And, well, the girls will be brassed off with that because they've done everything. Mediata Callahan. Now Maya at the three-point line to the cutting Ata. And she can't make the shot either. How close can a team come to scoring without actually scoring? Atamangu, the player fouled. Atamangu at the free throw line. Atamangu, free throw. She and Bronya McMiniman as a pair done some incredible things. Ngati Pro, Bronya there, Hercules. Female equivalent. Summer, nice handle from Summer, Marama Kingi. And a steal now. Myra's worked very hard. Some good steals. They've missed one or two layups. Ngati Pro, they're only human. Jump shot missed by Anabaka. 20 seconds left. Atamangu. Eddie Callahan. Bronya. I can remember Ngati Pro dropping a game earlier this season. Thought they might win. 3-point shots were everything. 5 seconds left. Meyer from the corner. Don't make the baseline jumper. Mediata, Callahan. Hey, what's our black player for Uwawa 2.0? Do you know her name, Nina? 31. What for Uwawa? Oh no, for Ngati. Sorry? Kawai Winiata. 34-11. Natalie Tade with Ethan Ngarangioni Pearson. 34-11, Ngati Pro. Bronya McMiniman inside to, well, Tiara will be upset having missed that shot. Still tossing them up. Te Rau Kura Tangaho. Well, that was Tiara Weir. And the ball knocked out of her hands. That's Adamson. Adamson with a putback. Once or twice, players tonight have missed shots that they were unopposed. Okay, that down to Maya Rickard, a strong pass. Hey Nina, who's number 5 for Uwawa? What's her first name? Nadia. So a great chase down the floor. That was Te Rau Kura Tangaho in pursuit of Atamangu. Nadia Faitiri White. Out there in 5 in the low block. Her job to box Kawai Winiata out. Kawai, a tall player, it won't be easy. Te Rau Kura Tangaho, her job to block Maya Rickard out. Made their second free throw. (35-11). So Nadia. Adamson again trying so hard. Win a rebound for her team. Adamson. Fortunes favoured the Brave. And now Summer, Marla McKingy. Ball's loose. Winiata with a great rebound. Maya gets out in front of Summer Marla McKingy. Makes the shot. They've got some flair. Te Rau Kura Tangaho. Summer. Now to Zenda. Zenda making a move on Atamangu. Loose ball. And she looked at Adrian Sparks for a second. Some reassurance on the call. Zenda. Tangaho. Guarded by Maya. Three-pointer by Zenda. Not a bad shot. That's a Nadia. Faitiri White. Look at Adamson. Look at Adamson. Just fighting and fighting and fighting. Unlucky. Maya Rickard. That to Tiara. Down low to Bronya. Bronya. Just so strong. Might have knocked the ball out of her hands there, but unaffected by it. Bronya there, bang. Tangaho fighting hard there against Bronya McMiniman. You have to applaud the GBA for trying to raise the standards, raise the standard of refereeing. Back in the day, people just ran on from anywhere they wanted to on the floor. And the current administration won't allow that. They want to play the game, they've got to play the game properly, and they've got to play by the rules. They've got to sub in from the bench. Can't just run on from anywhere they want, wearing a woolly hat, as they used to once. They both free throws there, Bronya McMiniman. Adamson. Astute ball handler. Arch competitor. Okay, might have missed the jumper there, Ella Hurley, but At least she wants to take some shots and shoot the ball. Can't fault her for that. Bronya McMenamin. So many times over the years when Ngāti Pro were doing it tough, she came to the rescue. Adamson, Georgia, Summer, Mara Makingi. Here's Waikawa. She's heading away from the basket. Zenda Moike was chasing her down. Getting a hard time, Shian there from her older sister. She was on the angle heading away from the ring. 41-11, 30-point game. Adamson, Tanya Adamson, off the square. 41-13, 28-point game. Tiara Weir, Hurley in front of her. That's Winiata, got a great pass. Great composure there from Tiara Weir. Certainly plays with 9 times the control now than she did when she first began, as is the case with many. So I'm up. Baseline, unlucky that didn't sit. Jump shot taken with good form. 43-13, another 30-point differential. Bronya over to Ata. Ata down low to Winiata. And they just do the little things so easily, so simply, and so very well. Ngāti Pro, 45-13, with that 32-point lead. They haven't had to do anything too crazy. Zenda Moike, Summer holds the ball. Turn around Georgia, tried hard. Adamson to the rescue. Still chasing the loose ball. Now on the run, Ngāti Pro, with Tiara heading to the basket. Shian makes the jump shot. Internally, she's quite delighted. Summer Mara Makingi, 48-13. 35 points in it. Georgia there, it's the edge, that's Hurley. Good rebound, good offensive rebound by Hurley. Zenda Moike, pressed with that jump hook early in the game. Bronya McMenamin has it. She can throw a good pass the length of the floor. Okay. Foul call there by Ethan Ngarangioni Pearson. Got to admire our referees. Run the floor hard. Pleased to see it. Bad old days of the guys just standing at halfway and not making any effort to move are long gone. These referees work a lot harder. Back in the bad old days, the hooded sweatshirts are making no effort to run. 48-13. Wow, look at that there. Broughton to a power. These players out here, real fulsome effort. Georgia, Broughton to a power over there on the left side of the floor. Pass was picked off. And the backer tried to get her the loose ball. Oh, good defensive position by Georgia. Excellent effort there from Georgia to a power. Outstanding defense. Now, I know the ball got lodged between the rim and the backboard, but forgetting that, her defensive effort was sensational. She got back, front of the shooter. Shot had been missed. Loose ball situation. That off Mitty Callahan. Call goes her way. Gotta love the GBA, gotta love the action. Bronya McMenamin. Okay, Winiata measuring out, laying carpet for a sensational pass. Summer Mara Makingi, right side. They could do something, Uawa 2.0. They may not see the whole complete act yet. Here's Miriata Callahan. Oh, dragged it in. Missed the layup and the putback. Maya Rickard, what are friends for? So Maya Rickard there with the putback. I thought the Callahan was going to make that. Really stretched out. 52-13. 39 points in it. Ball hits the hoop. Bounces away. Adamson. Marta McKingy. That's a good pass to Adamson. Adamson, couple of times from point blank range here in the third period. And she's got the ball to sit. Once off the back, we'll look at Maya Rickard there. They almost tore the ball out of her hands. Here's Sian Waikawa. Got herself set. Bronya McMiniman. So many times that rebounding, that skill rests on timing. Look at that. Maya Rickard coming around to the right. It's a battle. Battle for the loose ball. That was Broughton to Apawa. Tapui Broughton to Apawa. Loose ball, Maya Rickard gets bumped there. Broughton to Apawa. Is that Adamson? No, Steele Bronya. She's a factor at one end. She's a bigger factor at the other. Oh, Maya Rickard, great pass. Sensational pass there. Kawai Winiata. Ngāti Pro starting to get into some sort of rhythm. A little rhythm. Not great rhythm, but so. Look at Callahan get out there. She was getting ready to make life tough. For Georgia Tuapawa with a lovely jump shot. All the basics, all the fundamentals. Got square. Broughton Tuapawa. But even that from Georgia Tuapawa, that was no fluke. She turned, got her shoulders square to the rim, and kept the elbow up. 54-18. So 54-18 at three-quarter time. And Ngāti Pro in that last period just giving us a glimpse of their flair factor. That rare muscle, that's a Bronya in against Zenda. So strong, and Bronya, well, missed on both attempts, and what a good effort from Zenda and from Adamson. Adamson in the main, making it very hard for Bronya. That putback. It's a long distance call from referee Adrian Sparks, who is as sure from further back than half than many are well up on the action. Georgia hit that last field goal for Uawa 2.0 at the end of the third period. That three-pointer from the right side. But again, as I said, she turned, got shoulders square to the rim. 54-18. Well, that was the second shot attempt. What's Tiara Weir doing? Tiara Weir, in we think early. Ethan Rangioni Pearson could see the funny side. 7 minutes, 6 seconds. Georgia, well, that hit the backboard, but also the ring. Tiara Weir, she was pursued for a moment by a Tangaho. Te Raukura Tangaho. That was Ata. Back to Bronya. And then over to Winiata, who missed the shot from the baseline. Then the ball rolling off the shoulder there of Nadia Faitini White. As indeed over there earlier on, it bounced off the back of the head of Bronya McMiniman. Part of the fun of club basketball. Wild and woolly as it is. Look at that there, Maya Rickard. Squeezing between defenders. 56-18. Georgia Tuapawa. She of the long jump shot, Zenda Moiki. She's impressed me with her rebounding ability, her defense. Scored a couple of great baskets early in the game. I think she might have scored both of their field goals in the first period. Ethan Arangioni Pearson makes the call. Some of the things that the young man does that many young people don't do in their referee. He signals clearly, confidently, looks you in the eye. 56-18. Second free throw goes for Adamson, who again, every single week, tries as hard as she can for Uwawa. Bounce pass there, and well, no, that was Ata almost had as an afterthought. Steal there from Georgia. Tangaho guarded by Maya. Now loose ball, and that there is a pretty good pass from Maya. Tangaho getting back against Atamangu. (56-19). 37 points in it. Atamangu. Mum was a fantastic player, Roy Matamangu. Played for coast teams. Tall, strong forward, Roy Matamangu. That's Atamangu. Adamson, Tanya Adamson. At halfway, right, look at that there, that's a defender. So you play defense, Ronnie McMiniman. Tangaho with a cross-court pass. Good pass. Zenda, okay, nearly a turnover, now a jump pass. Tangaho, the shot away. Loose ball, and finally Bronya comes up with it. Bronya for Tiara Weir. Tiara Weir to the basket. Players fall over. This is good, solid club ball. That is the nature of club ball. It's hard, and it's fast, and it's action-packed. It's not even, no, see, oh, I thought I saw Ata might have pushed off there with her offhand. I thought she might have pushed off there with her offhand. That's Ata saving the ball for Bronya. Bronya has the ball, turns back to the baseline, left-handed. So powerful. Bronya McMiniman, left hand. 59-19, 40 points. Adamson, round the back dribble. Handles the ball, round the back dribble. Here's Georgia. Georgia hits the backboard hard out on the right. Now Adamson, once more picking Georgia up. They are trying so hard. A for effort. Uwawa 2.0. Tiara now turning to the backboard, turning to the baseline, and making the shot. Tiara Weir there with some nifty footwork. 61-19. How's that for a skillful finish? Georgia Tuapawa. Georgia long jump shot. Probably at the extent of her range. Maya Rickard, basic layup. You should never miss those. 63-19. Here's Adamson. Adamson has it. Does a good job of handling the ball under pressure. Georgia now Zenda Moike. Bronya McMiniman emerges victorious again. That's Atamangu. Try to find Maya. Ball's loose. Winiata in from the left. She's played really strongly as well. Hasn't done anything flashy, but she's been so solid and also been a defensive presence. 3 from Tangiho. Or Tangaho rather. Starting to tire a little, Uwawa 2.0. Naturally enough. 3 from Tiara Weir. Misses the 3, Zenda. Zenda under pressure from Atamangu. Nazi Pro capable of applying very strong pressure defence. Know how to use the sideline and the timeline. Steele. Now Broughton to a power. Okay, got bumped a little there. Broughton to a power. Adamson. Top of the backboard. I knew it was going to take the backboard, no idea how high. And Bronya down the floor to Meyer. Hurley stayed with her, but she was able to finish. 67-19. Brave Uwawa 2.0. Adamson, Tanya Adamson. Now Summer Marta McKingy. They have put up a spirited effort, but that's 67-19. The Ngāti Pro allowing themselves to become loose and turn the ball over, but when they want to be, they're as good as anyone we've ever seen. 67-19. 2 minutes left. Summer Marta McKingy. Hurley holds the ball. There's the lob. Summer Marta McKingy. Atamangu now Bronya. Atamangu. Ata now Tiara. There with the ball fake. Winiata there with a skip pass. Bronya McMiniman. Shots off. Bronya to Ata, then Ata loses control of it. Now Tiara Weir. Actually had a very good angle to make that call, Ethan Ngarangioni Pearson. Good depth. Young man is impressive, does a lot of things very, very well. And has a presence on the court. Has a presence. You need that as a referee, and he's got it. 69-19, 50-point game. Summer Marta McKingy. They could do great things this season, Uawa 2.0. They've got 4 weeks left. Long time. There's Hurley, who's worked hard, won some rebounds. Oh, unfortunate there. Anna Baker. Summer, look at that. Summer after her, after Maya. Might have grabbed her on the top of the shorts. These referees are sharp enough to know that sometimes the players have a joke on the floor. Every now and then there'll be a little levity. Okay, that's saving it in. 31 seconds left. This is becoming messy. Now Atamangu, strong athlete, Ata. There to Winiata. Winiata a bit short on the shot. I think she was about as short on that shot as I've seen her be on a shot. Look at that, Tiara Weir. Thought there that she might have gotten around Anna Baker, who might have been deceived at first, but then came back to block the shot. Good fun. Rip-roaring GBA club ball. Lifeblood of the game, club ball. 73-19. There's a team for every player. Although the truth is, if we had more courts, we'd have more teams. There's Hurley, little short. Bronya McMiniman with a second left. Atamangu! Atamangu! Well, she was close, actually. 73-19. Oh, Cliff! Hey, Nina, have you got the sheet for the next one? Oh, that red team. Cliff, how are you breathing? Man, I need to get fit. I don't think I'm fit. So the non-ballers. Interesting choice of name. Rahia Timutimu, where's the 1? So the 2-3K ballers. We will become more familiar with these ladies' names as not just the night goes on, but the season goes on. We are halfway through. Only just begun to cover the ladies' games. Amoy Taso, referee down there on the baseline. 2-3K ballers yet to score. Non-ballers. Let's see what they bring to the party. They've got some height. Right down there in that low block, Cassidy Beaucamp. That was a moment ago shot put up by. They've got some height. Right here wearing 1. In the backboard out there on the right side of the floor. Designated as Shanice Ahu. Shanice. Big sporting name there. Rahia with a great pass. Actually possibly took everybody by surprise with the quality of that pass. Down to Cassidy. Very strong, good pass from Rahia Timutimu. Sportswoman of note. In they go without. 2-3K ballers. Yet to score. When will they score? How will it happen? Rahia Timutimu standing on the baseline. Ruled to be out of court there by referee Amoy Taso. What we call the lead referee in terms of position. Well, there, hard foul there. No call. And that was hard foul there. Tai Tapanui. Non-ballers. Lexus Rutene takes the court now. Tia Takarangi. Tia Takarangi on the floor. They have 5 players. Great to see Annie Gear down here too with these guys. Mother of Jose Gear, one of our best ever sportsmen. Best ever sports people. Amoy. I think she's a very good referee in this club basketball. She gives these guys a little bit of rope. 3.88 seconds left, or they're going to take half time on that. So it would seem 6-0. Hey Nina, can I take one more quick photo of that? I'll do it real fast, I swear to God. Fuck. I swear to God. Nina, oh, but can you pass that to me? Thanks. Okay, the 2-3K ballers still not on the board. Second period. One or two bumps. See a few little bumps being allowed to play out. Joelle Walker wears 10. Second free throw attempt doesn't sit there for Jess Crawford. Ladies club basketball here in week 4. Good defensive effort there, I've got to say, from Jess Crawford. There with a grand defensive effort. 3-on-2, the fast break. Tough when you're falling back on the baseline like that. Jones, right side of the hoop. A little off balance and hard to make the shot from there. Kiwaria. Annie Gear. Down there on the sideline, who played for the legendary Berger, Wisconsin. Ladies champions. Okay, 2-3K ballers almost opened their account with an incredible shot. Sometimes here at club ball you see the odd incredible shot. Okay, the 69 for non-ballers is Lex Rutini, bounce pass, finding Tia Takarangi. Tia Takarangi turning back to the baseline. Well, look for the easy layup. It wasn't one to be had. Basket there. Joelle Walker, they're on the board. They're on the board. Saved it in. Well, there, Amoy Tasso. That was Tia Takarangi. This is one of those more relaxed, enjoyable games that club ball needs sometimes. You can have frenetic activity, real tension. Now and then you need a game that's all about enjoyment, and I think this game here in week 4 is it. It's got that sort of homely feel to it. A good dribble there from Jones. Jones, second field goal. Tia Takarangi, good rebound. Tia Takarangi, good board. Brings the ball up, can handle the ball. Turns back to the baseline again. I think that she could play with her back to the basket. I think she'd be very good. Two more opportunities and the long jumper. Well, how about that? Long jumper from Leisha Ray Smith. 3-pointer. Tia Takarangi, and there a putback there for Tia Takarangi. That doesn't surprise me at all, because she just looked strong down there in the low block, brought the ball up, and now with soft touch. Equally impressive there, the 3-pointer, Leisha Ray Smith. First 3-pointer of this game 3. The truth is there are some games that you coach hard and you really push players, and there are other games that you can relax a little bit, and it's more a little bit of advice and a word here and there. These teams have different priorities. These teams are out here enjoying their club basketball, their game on a Monday night. That's what they're here for, and they're doing it. And here on Rangai, to be able to show basketball, community basketball. Not all basketball has to be chock full of plays and quarter time speeches. This is not one of them. One thing the referees might do here, a couple of players have wearing watches, and that is something they could do something about. The wearing of watches on the floor. We can see at least one player wearing a watch on the floor. Ethan. Right. Can you see? Okay, this is Alexis Rutene. Calling for the ball there is Takarangi. And the enthusiasm doesn't go unnoticed. Jones got the ball inside. Here she is. Rahia Timu. Rahia there with the lob pass. Strongly up, Lexus Rutene. After it again was Takarangi. These guys are after the loose ball. Again, not all of basketball is about finesse. Good D there from Takarangi. Rahia Timu needing a dribble. People are leaning on you, it's not easy to do. You're 19 Cassidy. Well, that one again, look at that. Only the strong shall survive. Here in 8 is Shanice Ahu. Shanice, Levi Jones. Players really battling for that loose ball. I admire that quality air ball. There's no getting away from the air ball. Lexus. Okay, and it's the front from Cassidy. Cassidy again. And finally. (15-2), second period. A lot of shots have been taken right here. Up to Cassidy. Then, well, no, sorry, that was Alexis Rutene at the free throw line. These players will become better players and they'll enjoy the game more with experience. Trying to gain experience out there while you're playing the game, especially if you've never played it before. It's a little while to get used to life on the floor. Jones. Pass picked off by Cassidy, Beaucamp. Cassidy. And Alexis Rutene. 18-2, the non-ballers playing really well tonight. Up by 16 points. How can they call themselves that? They play very well. Rahia Timu steals the ball down the floor and unlucky. Oh no! Non-ballers there, proving that they could pick off a pass. Just a matter of converting that. Steal into a basket. Two 3K ballers, younger team. And was rewarded there, Jones, taking the ball to the basket. Sometimes, again, the little bumps, etc., take a little while to get used to. Taking the ball to the hoop there, Takarangi. Two 3K ballers. A few turnovers in this game 3. We're playing off the cuff. That's often the case. Here's Shanice Ahu. Ahu left side, throwing the ball up at the ring. Had one more hand on the ball. I love the way she shoots it. There's a one-hand shot. It's a real original-looking shot. Thank God we're not all robots and don't all shoot the same. 20-4. Just under 3 minutes left here. Second period. Well, referees may have lost the handle on exactly what happened there. It didn't look right, did it? They're hitting the front, Jones. See that some of the finer skills of the game, you know, these players are looking to develop. They're willing to run the floor. Okay, and finally, 1-6. That was Jess Crawford. Made the open jump shot there. Took a good shot, made it. 20-6, 14-point game. Shooters have to know their range. Take good shots. Look at the helping hands. Here's Tia Takarangi. Got a steal before, but just couldn't put the ball in the jar. Well, look at that. Tia Takarangi. And that's what this women's basketball has, and brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It has it in spades. It's got feisty competitiveness. I think that's neat. Look at them going after that loose ball. And the layup. Layup by Jones. What about the brilliant way that Tia Takarangi came back for that steal? Good on her too. Ball was loose. If you don't want it, I'll have it. Unlucky there. Lou unable to make. 20-8, 12-point game now. Just under a minute left. Second period. Ball hitting the top edge of the backboard. It's not out of court. And the pure jump shots don't seem to be sitting. Look at these guys, the war for the loose ball. I think good tonight. There hasn't been too much whistle in game 3. There wouldn't be any sense in there being too much whistle in game 3. Missed the jumper there. That was Jones. 14 seconds left. Non-ballers, they're not going to have the last shot. They're not going to have the last shot. It is going to be, oh no. Unfortunately, she's missed the shot. Oh dear. Well, you do your best. Ahu down there in 8. 20-8 at the break. Sometimes it's hard. Their last game would be good though. Half-time score, 20-8. Non-ballers over 2-3K ballers. Another feature of this local club basketball competition is that there are new teams every year. New team names. There are some that obviously return season after season. But non-ballers and 2-3K ballers, new teams. Over the years I've known we had teams such as Bush Pigs. I remember back in 2002 we had Munro Street, was the name of a club ball team. Three decades ago, farm boys can't jump. 20-10. This is Joelle. Scores. She made an immediate impression beginning of the last period. Tia Takarangi has played well, with some enthusiasm, some strength and some court sense. Timu, right here. 3-point shot. Oh, wow. Okay, the little lady, Alicia Ray Smith. She had a jumper too earlier in the night. 23-12, 11 point. Tia Takarangi has it. Tia Takarangi, Rahia Timu. Two strong players. Rahia, cross-court pass. Alicia Ray, who just finished making a jumper. Rahia using her height. Trying to get up for Tessa Campbell on in 10. Right here. Bounce pass to Tia Takarangi. Try and back in. Tessa Campbell. Tessa. One-hander. There's one name, though, that always comes to mind when you think of ladies. Look at that. Good solid D. Good solid D there from Malu. Tai Tapanui. Play the game tough here. Out of court. So many other places players will hold their arms up and say, look what she did to me, and I've got a little scratch, it must have been a foul. No way, that doesn't cut the mustard here. 23-12. Effort by Lou there with a steal. Now you've got to call that a rebound, I suppose. It was a shot attempt. Alicia Ray Smith. Whoa, coming back her way was Lou. Here's Tessa Campbell. Good drive here from Tessa Campbell. Good effort going to the basket. Guys are having a lot of fun. Doesn't matter what time you're on. Opening game, late game, whatever. Get out there and let rip. This competition's all about, this club ball. Tessa. I think probably even now the most fearsome team I can remember in the ladies' league. My favourite ladies' team was Mackey's. I enjoyed Mackey. They were tough. Man, they were tough. That's the front there. Tessa has a loose ball. Rebound, coming on into the right. Strong move. Unlucky there now, Tia Takarangi. Who's got it? Tia's got it. Fighting hard. If you keep fighting, if you keep believing, you're going to make shots. Tia Takarangi, magnificent effort. I think that was a tremendous effort. 25-12. Got to fight. Look at that. That's nicely done by Lou. She's played with real zest and enthusiasm as well. Some people really make the most of their big Monday night. Been playing on Tuesday. Last time I could, well, look at that little reach. Stepped on the end. Ball inbounded by Jones. This is Joel. I think in many ways the game is more interesting for being a little unscripted. Well, look at that. You don't see that anywhere else. Little unscripted, wow, look at that. Look at that good, solid, strong defense. Allen there, 69. Good, solid, tough basketball. I thought that was an inbound. Well, maybe it was an inbound. That's what it was supposed to be. Ball bounced out of the ring. You know, creativity and pressure. Well, look at that. I thought that was a walk. I think the boys thought it was a walk too, but it wasn't called. I think that was honestly a case of, was that a travel? It looked like a travel. Or maybe it was a travel. Lexus Lieutenant. Nice finish. Playing well, Lou. Soft touch. Strong player that can finish. Joel. Joel there floats the pass. Ball hits the edge of the backboard. Ball bounces out of the rim. This is some good stuff, Cassidy. Cassidy to Lexus. To be enjoyable, not all basketball has to be tidy. Sometimes it can be quite rough. 29-12, 17 points. Well, that's a backcourt violation. Well, it depends on where you are that you see it. Okay, 29-12. Look at that good feisty stuff. Shanice Ahu over there with Lou, the Takarangi rather. All down the floor is Leisha Ray Smith, who has a jump shot. She has a three-pointer. Nicely done. There's quality out there. There's class out there. So Carlo looking for a steal. Is that Leisha? Leisha there, three. And a three-point shot, and non-ballers will be enjoying it. Non-ballers will be enjoying this. Lexus over there picking up a steal. Leisha Ray Smith with a brilliant three-point shot from the top of the key. Good fun. Lexus. Don't expect any easy shots because you're not going to get them. Look at that, look at the fight they put up here. You want the ball, you got to earn it. Loose once more. This is Ahu. Air ball. With 30 seconds left. Richard Ray Smith, you better get it off quickly. Crawford was coming to block the shot. Non-ballers go without. Ray Smith. Another steal, another loose ball. Another fight. Searching hard for that easy bucket. And again, the fact that these guys are willing to fight for a hoop is a good thing. Fighting for a basket, that's a good thing. 34-14. There, Takarangi. No reason she should give a basket away. 34-14. Cliff. Good stuff, eh? Good solid stuff, boy. Not this bloody soft Auckland basketball. Diani, this is good stuff, man. I'm enjoying it. Huh? It's tough. It's not soft Auckland Christchurch basketball. It's good, tough GBA. Speaking of tough basketball, the last game tonight in living colour in the Dreamers. Be a lot of fun. That's Raya Timu. Shadowing Jones. That last game tonight in living colour and Dreamers, that's going to be a lot of fun. Expecting some really good contests for boards. People are going to drive hard but then make shots with soft touch. Crawford, good defensive rebound. Ahu, here's Tessa Campbell on the run. Tessa Campbell looking to the far side of the floor, holds the ball, drives on in. Tessa Campbell drives in. Veterans willing to work hard for a bucket. Here's Rahia. Rahia Timu. Rahia, runner. Look at Tia Takaragi, look at that. Look at that defense. That's what I call defense. You chase them down the floor. That last game tonight, that's going to be a real treat. That I can't wait. In living colour. Well, that's a backcourt. I had 1 foot on either side of the floor. Came back into the backcourt. Okay, air ball. As play continues, it's a loop. It's hit the side of the backboard. Some of these shots are not so much closer, further away. Look at that, Crawford. Wonderful game like basketball, a fast game that encompasses so many different skills. Naturally, from time to time, people are going to get a little angry and a little fiery, and that's good. YMCA over the years, I can remember one bump there, a huge screen there, somebody knocked to the floor over there and it wasn't called. So much fun. 34-16. Okay, look at that. Going after it there, Tia Takarangi. Is this Shanice Ahu? She got that unique shot. Got that shot off, that one-hander. And one day that's going to sit. One day that's going to go down. You watch. 34-16. Oh, look at that steal. Steal there by Levi Jones. I can remember many years ago, Ricky Gear, man of steel, throwing a three-point shot that went down, hook shot, three-pointer. Fantastic. There she wonder if she walked. I thought she walked. This Crawford call there as a charge. Offensive foul. All the fun of the fair. Okay. Players still subbing in from the sideline down there. Well, they've got nowhere to sit over here. No chairs have been put out. They sit on the floor. And I mean literally the floor. Rahia, that's our Lou giving chase. Sometimes there's a lot to be said for communication. 34-16. 18-point game. That's Crawford. Jones has been unlucky tonight. Many of the shots that she's taken, could have said, look at that. I love it. Takarangi coming over the top. Wants that ball more than anyone else. There's Rahia Tumutumu. She'll save it in. Okay, Rahia saved it in. A couple of dribbles. Oh, that's unlucky. The old days they called that a glass ball. Ball hitting the backboard. Nothing else. Throw it in. Takarangi missed the shot. Rahia Tumutumu. There with a skip pass. Here's Tessa Campbell. Good stuff. Good stuff, Tessa Campbell. Unlucky. She's come as close as anyone on this position. Sometimes the ball just doesn't want to go down. And finally, Lou Taitapanui. Fourth period coming up. Fourth period down the home stretch of game 3 within living colour, and the dream is to follow. I can't wait. Going to see big screens, people driving to the basket, people taking rebounds as if it's life or death, maybe the odd 3-point shot, maybe the odd little bit of outrage over a call. It's all part of what makes the GVA, that's what I think. Action-packed, unapologetic, in living colour. If they make up their minds tonight to set some really big screens or to box out for real, it won't be easy to take boards against them. 36-16, 20-point game. 5 periods of basketball left tonight. Last quarter. Okay. It was a Carlo, Tutala, Joel White. Rangi got it in. Here's Lou. Over there, Alicia Ray Smith. Alicia, ball bounces off the foot actually of Alicia Sutene. About another 3 for Alicia Ray Smith. I think she's hit a couple tonight. 36-18, some respectability on the scoreboard now. That's Carlo. Does well there, holds on to the ball. Didn't turn the ball over. Had a couple of defenders coming at her. 69 there, Alexis Ruteni. I don't know whether it's a local thing, but there's something about the thrill of just a really big screen. You know what I mean? We haven't seen one tonight. See one for real, you won't forget it. So Carlo there with a lob. They still have it, 2-3K ballers. 2-3K ballers. And have scored from the field. They hit 20. 36-20. 16-point game. 2.5 minutes. 40-20 as the pace is picked up. Carlo then nice bounce pass. Another steal in there. So if you saw that, Alexis Rutini up there with the old shotgun layup. Double barrel. Nikita Takarangi's played well. Bounce past Lou. Loose ball situation. Okay, Crawford has it. Trying to break away from the pack. Players reaching out for the loose ball. Here's Shani Zahu. That one-hander. Okay, another one-hander. That hander from the side. Missed the layup there. Heartbreak Hotel there, Alexis Rutini. Done all the hard work, ran the floor. Carlo, these people are so aggressive. No question about that. 40-20. 40-20. Loose ball situation. And finally, Shanice Ahu. And I think she's done well out there. She's had to go at it with people who in some cases are quite a bit bigger and very powerful. Just kept on attacking the basket. Takarangi, inside, goes to the hoop. Good strong basketball. Stolen in there, Alicia Ray. Rutene. Unselfish play for Beaucamp. They're still going after that loose ball. You want that loose ball? Alicia Ray, the three-pointer is online. It's a little short. They put it back in. Good stuff, Cassidy. There with the offensive rebound and put back. Wow, they wang you around. You got to earn it to the basket. And the layup, that was slick. The lovely finish there from, well, I've got Shanice Ahu. There's another 8. Couple of players on there with 8. Ball goes loose. That was an enjoyable game of ladies club basketball, game 3. There wasn't too much whistle. You know, this lady touched this other lady on the forearm barely. That was a foul. Wasn't like that. Good fun. Oh. Sorry, but that wasn't meant to happen. It just fell out. Hey, thank you. That was a bit rude. the last game of the night. Traditionally, either a fizzer or a brilliant, brilliant game to finish the night. The Dreamers, and in living colour, two very strong people, Jet Pohatu and Diani Johnson, with their backs to the grandstand. Clifton Blumfield. Loose ball situation. That was Rochelle. Ramoy Wharehinga. Now Diani Johnson. Rochelle trying to get by Jet. And I thought that there, Piper Donaldson might have had the clean block. I thought that it was a clean block. Rochelle Tarso at the free throw line for the first time tonight. The back iron. Amazing the acoustics in this place, the way the voices carry. Certainly carry. Rochelle free throw. So the second of two in living colour for first blood. Hold on to your hats. I think that this could be one of the better game fours. Look at that, Diani! Diani steal! Now Amoy! Diani steal! Amoy! Hits the bottom of the hoop. Good tough stuff. Game four off to a fast start. Here's a Piper trying to get away from Rochelle and Diani. Piper, now with Star. Classy, skillful. Diani there. Taking the rebound, or steal rather. Picked up a steal, Amoy. Left side of the court. Got in between Jet and a Piper. She seemed to slip in between them. 3-0. In living colour. Up against the Dreamers. They'll play their basketball fast and hard tonight. They always do. Ishtar Mackey. Brilliant talent. Turnover. Jody wears 12. Amoy Wharehinga though, admirable effort to try and get back, try and block the shot. Jody. Holds on the right, inside to Diani. Steal Jet. Diani v Jet. Wow, what a battle, Diani and Jet. Piper Donaldson. And for some years now has been an outstanding age group basketball player for the GBA. Shot the ball brilliantly. Extremely good player, Piper Donaldson. I've enjoyed watching her play over the years. A lot of these girls, lots of skills. Here's Piper against Diani, turning well. And she really, well, I suppose you could say she had nowhere to go in that 4-3. It's sometimes you want to go right, but right's not available. Then you want to go left, and left isn't really an option either. 4-3. 5:38. Amoy. Has she got that off? Well, she got it off. 3 referee system tonight. I remember the first time this was used in a club grand final. About 10 years ago now. The trickiest part about that was that they hadn't done it before. Nobody quite knew what to call. Boy there, free throw. That's what the square is for. 4 all. This for the lead. This for 5-4. Ball hit the backboard hard. Jet there, good rebound. Down court to Ishtar. Ishtar Mackey, beautiful dribble. Beautiful dribble, couldn't finish. Unfortunately, Piper Donaldson on the weak side. She couldn't make the shot either. Amoy strongly down into Jet. And certainly her defensive presence, another call here. Pohatu. Very important player for the Dreamers, her defensive presence. Scoring more points these days. Certainly attracting a lot of defensive pressure. And the tray falls. It's always good to see that if you're a Dreamers fan. Want to know that you can go outside. Some outside shooting capacity. Tiata Matahiki wears the 6. Adrian Sparks. Diani out there for Rochelle. Stevie out there for Start. Shoots at Jaden and try and stay there with Deani Johnson. Amoy Taso. Played for that outstanding team, Jungle Boogie. I love the names they have for those teams. Jungle Boogie. 7-5. Loose ball. It's a little messy at the start of the game, but late in this period, they seem to be finding some sort of pattern, at least a little pattern. Down a few players tonight in living colour. Amoy, right side Diani in the corner. Janelle Terona Lamont. Her court generalship is a matter of record. Ishtar, bounce, great pass. Beautiful bounce pass there. Ishtar Makihuriwai for Jada Shea Pomana. That was a lovely pass. Perfect pass. And brilliant finish, I might add. Janelle Terona Lamont. Amoy can shoot a 3-pointer, so can Janelle. So can Diani. Well, I had skin on skin. Meriono Rangiata. She's a great competitor. Always has been. That's Piper. One or two jumpers have fallen so far for the Dreamers, but not so many. Think about that, you don't get much loose change. Look at Janelle getting bumped around, but never complains. Just gets on with the job. Doesn't ask for fouls, doesn't whinge. Only there are more players. Diani turning around to the baseline. Diani there with a strong move. Diani there, great basketball. Excellent, Ishtar there, wow! See that? See that big left hand? 11-7. Diani there got that big hand up. Wow, we met it or not. Baseline was perhaps a little long on the shot. Jada. The Dreamers. Tough crew. One or two hilarious looking shots. Diani has it at last. But a little scrappy. 11-7. Last 2 minutes. Janelle there with a lob. Great pass. Oh, that was a good pass there by Janelle. No basket and no call. No call and no basket. 11-7. Mediono. Going to stick over there with... Oh, wow! Look at that. Piper going hard there into Diani on the baseline. And I think that's one of the most exciting plays of the night. No big pardons. Good, tough Gisborne basketball. 11-7. None of these touch fouls or teensy-weensy fouls. Good, strong defense. 11-7. Man, but how strong is Piper Donaldson? She took that and she just turned around as if it was nothing and carried on. I think that's probably going to go down as my favourite player of the night. 12-7. Janelle Tadona Lamont. Janelle over to Jody. Jody there got a shot off, man. Somebody grabbed her by the wrist or something. I can't believe she shot it like that. 1 minute, 4 seconds. Everybody trying to keep up with the play. Ishtar, see that beautiful bounce pass before from Ish to Jada. Ish to Jada was my favourite play. And it sits. Te Atahuia Matahiki with a lovely jump shot. You know, every now and then this club league throws up something that's really quite wonderful. Janelle Tadona Lamont. Janelle, Jody enjoying her time on the floor. Look at what she's doing. Look at how she's playing. Jody there into Piper, into the hip of Piper. Stretching out for it. Te Atahuia. Now Piper. Piper drives a bit. Look at Janelle there. And Janelle now stands her ground. And we've seen a couple of awesome examples tonight of players being made to earn their points at the free throw line. And Janelle is strong. She didn't. I know a lot of guys that just would have gotten the heck out of Dodge. And she stood her ground. Call went against her, against the defensive player. But she deserves some credit for taking a hit for the team. That's what you call taking one for the team. Jody over her head. Meriono Rangiata. Three-pointer on the way. You know, there was nothing wrong with the shot. It just bounced out. 3 seconds. Ishtar. It's a three. And it hits the front. 15-7. A couple of, well, no, I wouldn't go on about them being fouls, but a couple of memorable body contact. You saw Piper down the baseline, running smack bang into Diani. And then later on, you saw Piper to the basket against Janelle Tadona Lamont. This is wonderful ladies basketball. It's exciting, it's fast, it's skillful, and it's rugged. 15-7. Hey, Nina, how about that? Again, there's so much talk in the sport of leaping ability and all the rest of that athleticism. But you're not a real Gisborne basketball fan if you don't appreciate okay, that's Maiangi Maki. Piper Donaldson going into Deani Johnson on the baseline. And later on, Piper Donaldson going into a Janelle Tadona Lamont. 15-7. And tell you what, that 8-point differential, that can be cut in a heartbeat. Turn over here. And the Dreamers half-court defense keeps it together. Maiangi's already taken one long jump shot. Yatahuia wears the 6. Natalie Mackey out there as well. Is Maiangi. Might have got pushed by Amoy. Play continues. Amoy boxes out. Good stuff. Amoy Wharihinga over halfway. Got him on the turn. Had him on the turn. Call there is the hold by Adrian Sparks. This 3-referee system. Okay, Felix Sparks. Near sideline, Rochelle Tasso. Amoy Wharehinga goes into Jet. She's strong, Jet. Well, look at that there. Amoy Wharehinga. Really tough defense. Impressive. Man, something else. It is. Yeah. Have you ever seen that? Well, I have, but okay. Here's Maiangi holds the ball. Tiatahuia. You know, it sounds strange as she missed the shot, but and gets a steal. Hard-working player there, Tiatahuia Matahiki. Missed the shot, got a steal. Jen over to the corner. Lovely shot there. Tiatahuia Matahiki shoots the ball beautifully. Honestly, shoots it with outstanding form. Use the square. Okay, Amoy inside to Rochelle. Rochelle trying to get away from Jet. Gets a shot off. Look at him fighting down there. Right on the line, the late game. One of the best ways to keep moving in the late game is to play D. And another way of keeping yourself loose is to get up on offense. One is a seagull that stands at one end and waits to score. At the other end of the floor, it's called goal sitting, where you sit your own basket, you don't move over half. You know, this stuff is the best entertainment on a Monday night. Got thrills, got spills, got action. That's what you've got. Well, everybody stepped in early. Well, Clip Lumpfield, and quite right there to let it go. She made the shot. 17-8, 6 minutes left. Period number 2. Two titans of the club league. Two titans of ladies basketball. In the Dreamers and in living colour. Here is a Maiangi bounce past Jetty. They've got to get a shot off here. Shot clock violation. Correctly called by Felix Sparks. And not only that, but the young man also using the right signals. Very good refereeing. Now down to Amoy, she means business. Amoy, it's the back iron. Loose ball, Diani had it for a moment, now Maiangi's got it. Maiangi with 3 players, 4 in the front court. Tiatahuia Matahiki. A graceful player with significant flair. And she's delighted, enjoying her basketball. I think that's neat as well. These guys enjoying their basketball, the late game, 19-8. Don't want to hear about how it's cold and all the rest. It's good GBA club ball, look at that there. And Jet there with a clean block, wow! Awesome defensive play by Jet Pohatu. Brilliant defense at one end. And the Dreamers can't take advantage. They got a defensive stop, then they fail to score. Diani between the knees. Now Amoy. Amoy! Where is she? Amoy. Amoy under the hoop. Loose ball, Jet with a rebound. Monumental defense. They are lucky, honestly, the Dreamers. They've got that defensive presence. But Diani grabbing you. Sometimes as a strong player, what you do is you steer the ball carrier. Hey Nina, who's the number 5 for these guys? She's the little lefty that shot the threes. Hey, oh, she's really little. Oh, how's it?
Did I put down 5?
Yeah, you put down 5, so you're 7, huh? Oh, yeah, sweet. No, that's all good.
Sorry.
No, that's me. Things are just about to heat up. It was a time out here, Matahiki. Now Amoy Wharehenga, look at her sticking to her there. She's a fantastic sportsperson. Look at that there, Jet. Hard there into Rochelle. Was it Jet hard into Rochelle? Or was it Rochelle hard into Jet? You love to see that. You know, an offensive player who's fearless and a defensive player who won't give an inch. I would love to see any player, club ball player from around the country, take it to the rim against these guys. Without howling for a foul, that is. 19-8. Diani goes down the baseline. She came up the other side of the hoop. Subs are in. And I think there's no doubt the refereeing standard is picked up because these guys are a lot tidier. We don't have, at one time you used to have babies run on the court and all sorts. We don't have that anymore. Don't have stray basketballs bouncing out on the court. Which again, we used to do that was Jada. Testing a rebound. Now it's Amoy. Amoy's coming hard. Amoy's coming hard down the middle. She was bumped there, and the call from Adrian Sparks. Foul there on Jada. But again, these girls are willing to take a bump. And in other places, the coaches come up and say that was excessive. And you'd have thought somebody died. And here, they just play through it. Here's Amoy. Amoy to the basket. Cliff Blumfield. The immortal Cliff. Almost a 60 years servant of the GBA. Almost 60 years. Ishtar Maki-Hudawai. It was time out of here. And as I say there too, basketball is not just a sport for big people. Janelle Torona Lamont took a huge bump at that end of the floor earlier. She's a small person, didn't run away, just stood there and took one in the middle. Not so many of the guys around here will take the charge. They'll jump, they'll block the shot, but they don't take the charge so often. Here, it's time out of the air. It's a three-pointer on the way. Left-hander went up hard there, Ish. Ish goes up hard. Is that Jada? Somewhere underneath all that? Ishtar gets it off. And now, Amoy Wharehenga. It's a tough school, GBA. Oh, and there, Rochelle hurt her hand. Or the ball hit her hand. And now she's hurt her hand. 19-9. These things happen. Time out of here. Free throw line. I've been impressed with the way that both Taimaria and Te Atahuia both shot the ball really well. Excellent technique. The front with those two. What's happening here? That Jody off down the floor. Jody Wharehinga. So much history here. And while we certainly, there's no doubt that we do need a 3 or 4 court stadium. Personally, we'd be better off with 4 at least. But having said that, the one we've got, it's a lot of history in the rafters. Okay, look at that there. You want a rebound, you got to earn it. That's Jada. Over there to Maiangi. She can do some amazing things with the basketball. Naturally a very good passer. Everybody giving chase. Cliff Blumfield. How many thousands and thousands of games he must have done. I can't even begin to imagine it. Thousands. Here's Maiangi. Loose ball. But when you love it, it's no sacrifice. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Maiangi Mackie. Mai, gonna drive the middle, is the runner. It's a little short. She's a brilliantly talented offensive player. I don't think she shot the ball enough. Amoy, head down for a minute. I love it. Now Jada over halfway. Jada now Piper. Piper into the middle. Did she turn it over? Did she pass the ball? Maiangi, was she passing the ball? She turned it over. Now Amoy. It's rough and tough, it's GBA. It's rough and tough, it's GBA. And it's another turnover. Sometimes these turnovers are great entertainment. 19-9, 3! Ishtar Mackie. That's what I mean about this club league having it all. Turnovers and speed and 3-point shots. 22-9. Now Maiangi picks up a steal. And now has picked up for a carry there. One of the great servants of Gisborne basketball, Adrian Sparks. Other side of 50 and out there running and refereeing. Him wearing that gaudy striped shirt. Remember they moved away from those in the 70s. 22-9. That was Jody. Over to Janelle, the left-hander. When you need a big shot, she can drop it. Oh boy, that was Maiangi underneath it. You know, and the truth is that again, they appreciate that here. There's something flat about allowing people an uncontested layup. And makes there the free throw. And the ball hits the front. Jada up there for the loose one. It's Amoy. This is a, oh wow! Jada came over, hard D by Jada, good D. Good defensive play by Jada Palmata there. Going over to Jody. She got position. Good defensive stop. Now Ishtar Mackie, as the pace picks up. The pace is picked up, but they've turned the ball over again. You know, that was a case there of the Dreamers trying to pick the pace of the game up, but turning it over. I love that defensive stop by Jada. See what she did. Wasn't what you'd call a block, but she put a body on Jody Walters. Now Amoy with a couple of dribbles. Here's Jody again. Jody around Ishtar. Jada fighting hard. There is a certain grit, there's a certain steel in the backbone of every club player in the GBA. There's a, you know, it's like a tough spark. It's a spark that won't go out. 22-10, 12-point game. 1 minute. Okay, Maiangi Mackie, Piper Donaldson, class player, no question about that. She's composed. Shot there, Mai. Here's Piper Donaldson. Piper Donaldson. It's not enough to be strong, not enough to be hard. You've got to have soft touch. And that there, the flair, the soft release. Brilliant basketball, to be honest. Amoy, Janelle online. These referees, in many ways, are the people who make the game we love, the game it is. They let the players play. Maiangi Ishtar. Ishtar from the free throw line. It's out. 2.7. 2.7 seconds left. Of course, the clock doesn't start until the ball touches the hand of a player in court. It's touched the hand, Jada. Jada, and the shot's off in time. She got it off in time, but the shot doesn't fall. 24-10. Well, the Dreamers versus In Living Colour. Forget about the score. It's been a war. It has been rough, man. Boy. Tell you what, time flies when you're having fun. 2014. Hey, Nina. Some awesome contact, eh? Wow. You imagine if you're in Auckland, they'd be saying, oh, that girl bumped that girl. Oh, she bumped her too hard. Oh, you're not allowed to bump her too hard. Yeah, break. Imagine if age group tournaments were like us. So, this remarkable ladies competition may not have any equal in the country that I'm aware of. There's Meriono. A beautiful handle there. Maiangi Maki, did you see that? What a brilliant handle. Maiangi Maki. It was time out of the air, that's Jet. Jet to the basket. That Ari Aston out there. Gianni, now Rochelle. Rochelle, shots up, missed it. Rebound Tiatahuia. That's Maiangi. Managed to get the ball inside, and what an incredible effort. Unreal. That was Taimariye Matahiki, and that was pure skill. All class from Taimariye. Rochelle trying to get the ball inside Meriono. She got fighting spirit, no doubt about that. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. That's what I think. Here in the GBA. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? 2016. 16-point game. Time out of the air, that's Maiangi. Over to Tiatahuia. Got some pretty strong people wanting the ball. Well, look at Diani coming down the sideline. She's got it, she saved it. Well done. Really well done. Down the floor to Armoy. They saved it in. See these players sometimes bounce off the wall here. It's what the wall's for. 2016, 16 points. Appreciate skill, obviously, but there's always going to be a place for hardness. Atahuia. Oh, good defensive play there by Rochelle. That was a superb defensive read by Rochelle Tarso. She saw trouble brewing on the baseline, and she got both hands to it. That's a fantastic defense. 2016. Okay, that's Maiangi. Maiangi short. She is a superb player that just hasn't had a lot of shooting practice lately. That's all it is. Never get a better shooter on her day, or her evening, or late night, which is what this is. After 9 o'clock now, under 6 minutes, Ari Aston. Diani after it. Now Maiangi magic. Maiangi, there with the floater. That was a lovely little floater there from Atahuia Matahiki. I enjoyed that. Now it's Parihinga, Aston, turnover, Atahuia, Taimariere, Maiangi, brilliant pass. Maiangi, they get creative, and that's real Dreamers basketball. Flair, you only live once. That's what it is. I love the way they play the game. I love watching the Dreamers. Diani! Diani! Diani and Jed in the middle. Everyone else step aside. Diani and Jed in the middle. That is good stuff. That is awesome, awesome stuff. 30-10. These guys, that is sensational. Diani free throw. I got to see Diani versus Jed again. Here's Maiangi to the middle. Maiangi bounce pass. Now it's hard to know where the ball is going. That was Jed after it, and good on her for going after it. That's Taimariere. Taimariere. Shots up from Maiangi. And Maiangi, brilliant ball handler that she is. If that shot starts dropping, has Maiangi Mackie got her shooting touch back? If that shot starts dropping, 32-11. 21-point game. Clifton Blumfield. We've got 3 referees, but that's the inbound. Haimariere. Jump pass. Now Maiangi. Didn't really have anywhere to go. Diani in the middle versus Jet. It's up at the front. It was Aston. Now it's Jodie Walters. She's always been a good ball handler as well. She's very skillful. Look at that there, Jet up there to block the shot. Good stuff. I think that's a very, very good sign. I think that's a very encouraging sign for the Dreamers. Jet Poatu willing to jump to block some shots. Because she's very tall. If she starts actually getting up and blocking some shots, that's going to be very hard to score over. The Blumfield, ball is in play. That's a pretty rough stuff. Maiangi called for a travel. Also out there now, Natalie Mackie. Guys are incredibly fit and durable. Fit and durable and no nonsense. 32-11. 21-point game, 4 minutes. Janelle Tadona Lamont. Played in this league for nearly 30 years. Okay, that's Diani, and just took it out of their hands. They look like big, strong hands. 32-13. Now 19-point game. They're sharp. Trying to get the ball inside. What happened there? Was that Jodie Walters ducking into a Diani? Jodie over halfway. Jodie caught. She's on the ground. Good hustle. Great hustle. What tremendous hustle at halfway. That's what it's all about. Just the commitment of these players. I love it, I've got to be honest. 32-13. Amoy comes back open court. Now Diani, guarded by, oh, that was Piper. Whoa, man, what happened there? It's like an explosion between these players. Man, it is tough stuff. Boy, it is tough stuff. 32-13. Seen it all now. Man, it is tough stuff. 32-13, 19-point game. Ball is loose. Okay, nice pass there from Ishtar. Diani now with a steal. He saved it in court. 32-13, 19-point game. Janelle. Sedona Lamont. Ishtar tried to set a screen. Did Amoy. Can do some things inside. Ishtar, right side of the court, lost it off her foot. Has it now there, bumps into Diani. They have it, a loose ball. Amoy down the floor. And chased all the way. And once again, that no layup policy in full effect. This has been a very clean game tonight, but it hasn't been soft. 32-15, 17-point game. Good competitive basketball. They're playing tremendously well, honestly. And on it. Hey Nina, who's the strong girl with the black shirt? Is it number 11? What's her name, Nina? The one with the Sanyo on her shirt. Callan Kemp. Okay, so Callan Kemp going at it with a couple of pretty keen offensive rebounders for the Dreamers. Bridget Tick out there also, wearing 10. Real chorus out there. Bridget out there want to deny them the inbounds pass, at least make it difficult. Okay, Ishtar breaks out, gets the ball. Had it for a moment, now Bridget Tick. Now Amoy Wharihinga with her great handling skills, coming around right side, away from Jada, scores. She weaved her way between three players and managed to make a pretty difficult shot. And that was Jada, and this is Ishtar. These ladies play the game with a real passion. 1 minute, 2 seconds. 32-19. This is Jada down the middle, and for the first time tonight, one of the little fellas lost the basketball down there on the sideline. But there was a time when that happened 3 or 4 times a night. Thankfully, not anymore. Okay. Callahan, now Armoy. Armoy on a drive to the basket. Armoy stumbling forward. Who's the number 3, Nina? The 3. What's her surname? Oh. Ngata. It's Bridget Dick. It's the back iron. Piper Donaldson. She's been a tower of strength over the years for Lytton High School teams. There's Jada. Jada with a great pass into the corner. She passes the ball really well. Kellen Kemp. Kemp now Janelle. Look at Janelle. Trying to get away from Stevie Ngatai. Janelle. Never distracted. Look at that. Look at that in there. Look at that. Rochelle going after that loose ball. Against Stevie Ngatai. These players have the utmost respect for each other, but utmost respect doesn't mean they'll back off. 12 seconds. Bridget Dick gets the pass out deep. Oh, Janelle can get that up. Manchi at the dig hard. Now Bridget Dick. Bridget Dick scores. I don't think there's a more inspirational player in ladies club basketball than Janelle Tadona Lamont. She is incredibly brave, and she's incredibly fair. But man, I don't know how many, about 99% of the world just would not be willing to take those knocks. Might have been 2010 maybe, time round that time. Amoy Tasso and Mindy Karapa invited me to come down and cover the ladies club basketball, and I've enjoyed all 13 years. They made it enjoyable. It was well organized. Teams had uniforms. It was brilliant. Cliff Blumfield, right at halfway. I think he stood over there with Doug DeVore in 1990. He stood over there with Ray Noble in 99, 2000. It seems for as long as there's been a YMCA, there's been a Clifton Blumfield. Current GBA Life members, of course, Steph Beattie, the last president of the old Poverty Bay Basketball Association, president of the GBA. Keith Twitty, the former treasurer of the GBA. Clifton Blumfield. First Life member, the legendary Ivan Cowley. Grand President, the late Ivan Cowley. Joined by Frank Russell, Dwayne Tamatea, one other that didn't really deserve it. Shots up, didn't fall there for Mayangi Maki, but they're getting some offensive rebounds. Oh, great pass by Jet Pohatu. Very good pass, and she has it back again, Mayangi, starting to bounce back in her step. 3-point shot there, Stevie Ngatai. And I think Mayangi Maki is coming to life. She is coming to life. 32-23. Amoy holds the ball. Ariasen, turn around left-handed. Really battling hard for a loose ball. Got a good pass down the floor. This is Mayangi with a layup there. Tell you what, a jump shot, now a layup. Mayangi Maki playing well now. Very well now. Loose ball situation, Ari Aston. Amoy Wharehinga, a leader on the court. Mayangi, there with a pass. It's Natalie over there from the left. The Maki girls are starting to go. 39-23, 16-point game. What's wrong with the clock? The clock's not running. I don't know what's wrong with it. It seems to have stopped. Oh, right, down the bottom. Look at that there. Huge commitment, Ari Aston. I think that's quite clever, actually. One doesn't work. 6 minutes. 36-23. Look at Amoy going to go here, down the middle. Amoy bounce pass, trying to make that wraparound pass to Jody. It's been great to see Jody Walters out there on the court again too. She was always a good player. Haven't seen her for a little while, but still passes the ball well, handles the ball well. That's our Jet there. Great defensive play by Jet Pohatu. Tremendous defense. Now Mayangi Maki across the floor. Over the timeline. Stops. Amoy knocks a loose ball away. Jody. Jet charging to get back in front of her. This is great defense here. Great defense here by the Dreamers. It's Nat. The long jumper from Mayangi. She looks exhausted. From the baseline, looks exhausted. This is the baseline, Jay. Zeta Tiatahuia. Stevie hits the hoop from the corner. Look at that there. Whoa, Tiatu, she knows she hit her on the wrist. That's why she looked shocked. That was Jet Pohatu. I thought she had defensive position. Time called by in living color. 39-23. See, it's at times like this, what's said in a huddle, the quality of what's said, is very important. And that's exactly why Janelle Terona Lamont is the person speaking at the moment. She speaks sense, not emotional rubbish, people just yelling their heads off for no reason. Tells these people what they need to do as a collective. If they have individual responsibilities, she'd outline those as well. Ideally you want coaches who have a passion for the game. But you don't want people that just lose the plot. You want coaches with a passion, but not those who lose the plot. Amoy Wharehinga, who in the last 2 or 3 years, she has worked as hard on her game as anyone else I've seen. At the back there, look at Maiangi finding that magic handle. Getting it back. Maiangi over to Jet. Jet 3! Oh, Jet 3! Well, she let it go. That's Maiangi giving Bridget Dick a bit of a bump. I don't know how she got away with it. Firstly, that was Amoy. Doesn't have any problem with range. 39-25. 14-point game. Tatahuya over here on the right. Three-pointer is up. Now Amoy. Amoy coming around the corner over halfway. Maiangi reaches out for the ball. And that there, very good defensive play again. Jet Pohatu, brilliant defense. Magnificent defense. Natalie Mackey can't finish the play. Couldn't make the layup on the break. Ari Aston over the head there of Maiangi Mackey. There are some shots against which there are no defense. There's no defense. That's one of those shots. Taimarie Matahiki. She is quick. Green set there by Jet. 39-27. 12-point game. I've seen some people do things in this last game tonight that I've never seen them do before. Take shots that they haven't taken before. Attempt to jump up and block shots that they've never done before. I think it's brilliant. 3 minutes, 48 seconds. Ball almost dropped. Ishtamaki Huruwai. She always seems to have some. Oh, what a pass! What a pass there from Ishtamaki Huruwai. And it came to nothing. Well, how does that happen? How does a person give a pass that good and then there's no finish? Here comes Piper Donaldson. Piper Donaldson with her star. Over again. Taimarie Matahiki, Jodie Walters. Trying to stay intact. Good handle. Man, look at her bowing down the sideline. Was bump Jada over the halfway line. Well, no whistle there from the refs. Now Ishtar makes the shot. I thought, to be honest, that probably deserved a little whistle there from Adrian Sparks. 3 minutes left. 41-27. Okay. Jodie Walters. Walters' family, of course, have always loved basketball. Think of Jodie Walters as in the great head prefect. Gisborne Boys High School there. That was Ishtar. Jada getting in for the loose ball, and now Taimarie Matahiki with a three. Not a bad idea. Till then they were 14 points ahead. Gives them a little more of a buffer. Bridget Dick waits for the cutter. Bridget Dick, very good pass by Bridget Dick. Unfortunately, Callan Kemp, and she did her best. Wow, look at that, Ishtar getting away from Bridget Dick. 44-27. Players run the floor. They invest and give so much of themselves. They've got 4 more weeks of this. 4 more weeks of club ball. Janelle Terona Lamont. Callan over to Bridget Dick. Got a little bump in the back there a moment ago. Janelle, the front iron. Snatch that rebound. Callan Kemp she is incredibly strong. You see the way she ripped that loose ball out of the air? Just ripped it right out of the air. Just grabbed it. Callan there with a jump shot. Hit that from about 12 feet. Callan playing well. There's Tamaki. Tamaki Huriwai. For a timeout here. As I said out there tonight, seen flair, seen quickness, creativity, that we don't often talk about. Amoy hits the front. Cliff Blumfield, who told me that first game he refereed was as a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, while at boys high school, Gisborne boys. Amoy, layup on the way, no! Had to go the reverse, now Ishtar, that's an amazing dribble. She's turned it over. Now it's a Jada, running out there to Amoy Farihinga. She surprised herself. 1 minute 5 seconds, loose ball. Ishtar. I thought these days that control was a consideration. Janelle, Terona Lamont, you want it in the front court. Here is Amoy Farihinga. Oh yes then. Little long, Callan Kemp. Okay, 34-44. They're still 10 points behind. This is the tray. They're going to need a couple more. They're down by 10. They'll play it out. Jada in the backcourt over halfway. Man, this is some physical stuff. She stayed on her own side of half, well, rather in the front court. Piper Donaldson. Stolen. They stole it. Great pass there from Callan Kemp. Cut near the basket hard there, Amoy. The tumbling layup. The body on the line layup. Ishtar, time out of here, Matahiki. Bridget Dick. Ball down the floor to Ari Aston. Has it with 2 seconds left. And shots there go a little late. 44-36. 44-36. Now, you can have it one of two ways. You can have it error-free and stale, or you can have what we had tonight, which was an exhibition. A really great exhibition of effort-based basketball. And that's how I describe it when it contains a few errors, effort-based. Hey, great stuff, ladies. Well played. Hey, Nina, would it suit you to take some photos of it, or would you be able to wait for me to take some? Cliff, well done.